If you hood educated, I'm glad you made it. Allow me to unfold my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from a hood brother's point of view to all of you, here, there, and everywhere. Now check me out. Now, I'm about to show y'all how manipulative, how much of a liar, how much of a hater is Charleston White. And I'm telling y'all, with his own words, it's not even going to be my words. I'm going to use his own words against him and prove to the multitude the real character of this man. Check it out.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning, ma'am. I don't even know you to have a problem with you.
I'm Chrissy.
How you doing, ma'am? I call women ma'am. I don't call them by their first name when I don't know them. I yes ma'am, no ma'am. I yes ma'am, no ma'am. Every woman if I don't know her, out of respect for women. I don't know you, don't meet you. So when I say this B or this H, I'm not directing it at you directly. That's why I corrected myself and said, no, ma'am, I'm not calling you that.
Now, before we proceed, allow me to give y'all some context, right? The woman that is on the phone right now, that right there is the woman that was, associating with Dewberry. Now, she is the woman that's supposed to have all these secrets about Dewberry. She is the woman that is going to be telling Charleston White things about Dewberry. And, before they even spoke to each other on the phone, Charleston White called her all type of bitniches and head nose, all out her name, right? And so that's why when she first started, she said, I thought you had a problem with me. I didn't know, because he called her all out her name. And I'm talking about just like that. Oh, no, I call women, ma'am and no ma'am and yes ma'am. But in that same breath, if I said, a bitch or a head no, that wasn't towards you. How wasn't it towards her? If you're speaking about her. Do y'all see the contradictory? Do y'all see this? Do y'all see the conflict? Do y'all see the manipulation? Because Charleston White really believed that people are dumb. And he really believed that he can say anything he wants to people and then switch it and people going to say, oh, okay, yeah, man. You know what? You right, man. You know what I'm saying? I seen you pull your pants down and then you peed all in my face, but then you told me it was rain. So you know what? Now that I think about it, it tasted a little funny, but it was yellow a little bit, but it was rain, because it was coming from, up top. It had to have been rain. It couldn't have been nothing else. Charleston White think people crazy. You see? But, we're going to continue on because in this whole demonstration, right, he had a phone call with this woman. And they did it all on Instagram. And in this whole phone call, this woman is supposed to be saying secrets and down in Dewberry and stuff like that. And Charleston White is eating it up. Check it out.
I'm not directing it at you directly. That's why I corrected myself and said, no, ma'am, I'm not calling you that. You hurt me with what he told you. I don't know what he told you, but the little bit he told you was enough to know he betrayed me. So my response is not to you. I'm responding to what you're saying that's not from you. So don't take it as if I'm attacking you.
I need anybody. I'm talking about anybody. Can y'all interpret that? Can y'all break what he said down? You hurt me by what you said to me. No, you hurt me by what you told him. I don't know what you told him. Wait a. You know what we gonna need? We gonna need an interpreter. We gonna need somebody that know how to break down hieroglyphics. We gonna need a code cracker. Because this right here is on another level. If they talking street talk, the feds is like, hey man, damn, what is he talking about? You see what I'm saying? This man right here is just talking. And he's just trying to he's reaching at anything that he can use to try to get at Dewberry. But this the cold-blooded part about it though, right? Because we hood educated, not lame related. And and I peeped the game. What he was trying to do with all that mumbo jumbo, he was trying to get her, the woman that he's speaking on the phone to reveal something, right? He want her to say it, right? But throughout the whole phone call, the stuff that she's coming out with is really nothing. But so that's why he's coming at her to myself. Well, you hurt me or he hurt me by what he told you, but I don't know what he told you. So he want her to come out and say, hey, look, check it out. This is what Dewberry said about you. This is what Dewberry, this, that, and the other, and all this old type of stuff. You see what I'm saying? So he trying to pull it out of her. But at the same time, he's saying that he's hurt. But he don't even know what he's hurt about. This is what we dealing with here.
I told Hellcat to reach out to you. Because if nothing else, you have a voice, and you can make you some money giving these interviews too. So I don't want to stop that.
So you gotta peep the game, right? I mean, we hood educated, not lane related. So, we see through all of it, right? Now, here it is. This is a woman that don't nobody know nothing about. Who wants to interview this stranger, right? We don't know nothing about her. But Charleston White is saying that, hey, you can get some interview money and stuff like that, and I don't want to stop that. What's she going to talk about on the interview, Charleston White? She's going to talk about the relationship she has with Dewberry. But not only that, it's obvious we can see that she's on your side. So not only can she talk about their relationship, but she can talk about how Dewberry did Charleston White wrong. She could talk about how Dewberry is this, that, and the other. You see what I'm saying? But the cold-blooded part about all this is that Charleston, if Dewberry really did do you that wrong, why you don't have no receipts? All you have is your mouth. And your mouth ain't to be trusted. You lie too much. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I don't know Dewberry like that, but one thing I can say about Dewberry is that he don't have a lying record. He doesn't have a manipulative record that we know about, like Charleston White does. You see? And so now you need support, Charleston White. You need support from a complete stranger to help you throw smut on your homeboy's name. Cold-blooded demonstration. Let's continue on.
Well, he just called me trying to blast me out about that, and that's why I called Hellcat this morning. And, this was probably the first time me and him had like a real argument, because again, he was coming at me saying that he heard the Hellcat interview, which I didn't think it was bad. And he said, you said I'm jealous of Charleston. I said, you are jealous. You are jealous. I'm like, but shit, everybody done been jealous or envious of something of somebody before. So it's not like it's just an attack on you.
Do y'all hear this? This woman is sitting up here telling a full-grown man that he is jealous, right? And that he called her and he, blanked out on her, because of what she said. That makes sense to me. And what you mean, hood educated? What you mean it makes sense? Allow me to explain. If somebody says something about you that is untrue, you're going to confront them. You're going to hey, hold on, bro. Wait a minute. No, don't say that. You lying. You see what I'm saying? You lying on me, bro. Don't say that about me. You're going to confront them no matter what it is. So for the simple fact of, she said that, hey, you jealous, and then told the man, you are jealous of Charleston White. After he told her, I'm not jealous. So that just tells me that she already have a preconceived notion of Dewberry. She already got it in her mind. Oh, he jealous of Charleston White. Or is she just telling Charleston White that? Because what it looks like to me, I got to keep it 100. It appears that she was up under Dewberry just to get close to Charleston White. And now it's working in her favor. And now she just telling all type of stuff. But the stuff that she's telling, can't nobody prove it. Not only that, can't nobody prove it, but it's really like nothing. And then you get mad at him for trying to defend his honor. Wait a minute, don't say I'm jealous of somebody. Because I'm not. You see what I'm saying? And Charleston White is eating this up. Now, the cold-blooded part about all this is this right here, y'all. I could never, right, trust somebody's word who is telling me about information that they and somebody else spoke ill about me. And what I'm saying is this right here. Let's just say, hypothetically, that her and Dewberry was speaking ill about Charleston White. Why she ain't been coming tell Charleston White that? You see what I'm saying? Like, I would have a problem with that. Because it's like, oh, so you and him been talking about me, talking bad about me, but now you mad at him. Now you come telling me everything. I'm looking at you like this here. I don't know if you telling the truth or if you lying, but you're not credible. You see what I'm saying? Now look, being that we understand that part about the game, you know, we all probably can agree with something like that, but it gets deeper though, because she's going to say something. And when she said this, I said, oh yeah, no one, this tells me everything I need to know. This is the characteristics of this woman. This is what type of woman this is. Check it out.
He told me if I go on any more interviews, that he was going to put out recordings, because he was like, you the same person that be scamming and trying to get men money out of white men. I said, and I'm the same person that would call you and say, hey, Dewberry, did you eat today? And I'm ordering you DoorDash from Maryland to Texas.
Did y'all catch it? Did y'all hear what she said? She said that Dewberry told her, you the same one that be scamming white men for money. And she did not deny it, right? Now, when she said that about Dewberry being jealous, what'd he do? He confronted her. Hey, look, you lying on me. No, you don't say that about me. That's not me. She did not deny her scamming nature. She said, and? You see what I'm saying? He told me that, you know, he gonna expose that I be scamming white men for money. And I'm the same one that be buying you DoorDash food. Y'all see what I'm saying? So we gotta understand the nature of a scammer, right? From my understanding, scammers, they lie, they cheat, they steal, and they use trickery to get what they want. You see what I'm saying? And being that is her nature, being that she did not, you know, hold on, I ain't no damn scammer. Don't be saying that about me. She didn't say nothing. She said, and, right? So she agrees with that. She did not bucket, not one iota. And I'm the same one that be sending you food through DoorDash. So being that now we know her nature, we know her place, we know where to put her at. She's a scammer. And like I said before, I believe that she got up under Dewberry to try to get next to Charleston White in the first place. Because now she is there, now she got all type of stuff to talk about. Y'all see what I'm saying? Now let's carry on.
Then he said that, then he also said something about that he recorded every conversation that me and him have ever had. And I said, Dewberry, you want me to believe that you recorded every conversation?
He lying because
you in the room, but you in the room with Mayweather and Rollo, and you mean to tell me you can't? And you said it in your interview. I said to him, you in the room with all these people. How come you ain't putting nothing together?
That's what I'm saying.
You didn't put nothing together
for years. 8 in a row.
Saying to him.
Now, Charleston White, come on, brother. I know you way more intelligent than what's going on right now. I mean, you don't see through what's going on. You don't see the scamming capabilities. You don't see what's being played on you right now, Charleston. You don't see that? This woman is using one of your talking points from your interview to down your homeboy. And you talking about some, yeah, that's what I'm saying. For years. You don't see the game, Charleston White. But alright, okay, maybe you're not as intelligent as we thought you was, right? because I see straight through it, right? And being that she got that scamming nature, hey, look, that's what it appears like what's going on right now. But not only that, though. The cold-blooded part about that whole demonstration right there, look, let me tell y'all something. And some of y'all have experienced this because I know I have. There is a lot of people in your life, friends, family members, whatever. They want to see you do good. They do. But they don't want to see you do better than them. No. And anytime that you try to reach a level where you can get better than them, they're going to cut it if they can help it. They're going to try to deter it if they can help it. They're going to try to speak down on it, right? They don't want you to get better than them. They don't want you to do the things that they are doing. Why? Because they want to keep you beneath their feet. They want you to look up to them and beg, amen, so they can give you crumbs off their table and direct you. Because they know you need them. You see what I'm saying? And that's what's happening right here. Although he's sitting up there to myself, he was around Mayweather, Aiden Ross, and all this old type of stuff. Look, y'all. In the same breath that he's saying all that, Charleston White also said that when they got around Mayweather, Charleston White, Mayweather, Dewberry, Charleston White admitted, he said, Dewberry came to me and said, say, man, look, check it out. Why don't we holler at him about the boxing thing that we got going on down there in Texas? You know, this the champ. Let's holler at him. Let me get at him. And Charleston White shut it down. No, don't do that. Don't do that right now. We trying to get in the family. This is what Charleston White said. We trying to get in the family, man. No, don't do that right now. But you got the nerve to now say that, hey man, he was around Mayweather. No. And that's how they do it. They'll go around big people in big places. And then when you try to lay your lick down, they gonna look at it like, oh, you going behind my back. You disrespected, man. I can't bring you no more. You see what I'm saying? They gonna stop your ambition because they don't want you to be bigger than them. They fear you because they know, hey man, this guy right here, Dewberry, he a hustling mother. He gonna get it. And I can't let him get in there because if I do, he gonna shoot up to the moon and the stars. So I gotta keep him down. That way, I can keep control of him. And here's what I'm talking about. He said that, Charleston White said that Dewberry, Aiden Ross, and Charleston White was doing a stream or something, or they was hanging out. A white girl threw some water on Dewberry, and Dewberry bit down on her. And Charleston White said, man, what you doing, man? Don't be doing that, man. You know, this, that, and the other. You know, no, man, you making me look bad. Don't be doing that. No, Charleston White. Dewberry is your homeboy. You grew up with him. Y'all come from this high. Y'all come from Texas together. You should have been at that white girl and that Aiden Ross and said, hey, man, look, she disrespectful. Get her. I got him. I'm going to handle him. But you got to check her, too, because she out of line. She threw water on my partner. Yeah, but no, you know what Charleston White did? Dewberry, come on, man. No, don't be doing. Don't act like that in front of Massa now. Don't be doing that. White woman can throw water on you. You's a nigga. She can do that. We ain't white folks. We can't do that, boy. You get us all killed. You see what I'm saying? But no, your real friend would have say, hey, hold on. Hey, dig this here. Hey, Dewberry, chill out, brother. No, don't worry about it. Hey, Aiden Ross, man, get up out of here, bro. She being disrespectful. She threw water on my partner. We don't stand for no disrespect. We ain't going for that. You see what I'm saying? That's how that poster went. But it didn't go that way. Because Charleston White really ain't got Dewberry's back the same way Dewberry got his back. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, I guarantee you Dewberry would have stepped. Hey, man, hold on. Probably would have helped Charleston White. You see what I'm saying? But now, it goes a little further, right? I'm showing y'all the hater that Charleston White is. Do y'all remember when Charleston White did this right here? Check it out.
City, Atlanta. Revolt TV, Big Bangs, Carissa, all that shit flopping over there. The podcast world over with. Y'all ain't got no streamers. Y'all ain't got nobody on Twitch. Y'all ain't got nobody on Kick. Nigga, y'all rapping ain't even that no more, Atlanta. Atlanta, man, just face it. Y'all let Young Thug kill up everybody. Wild Fan Lucha done got fat. He ain't changed his flow. Y'all ain't got nothing new. Ray Daniels trying to bring y'all to life. Y'all hating on the yellow nigga. Y'all hating on Belly Gang. 21 Savage ain't got it no more. Baby ain't doing too good. Listen, if y'all ain't streaming, womp, 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 womp. Atlanta, it's over with for y'all. Rollo and Woody tried to do it. Y'all too street, y'all too gangster. Y'all don't have no content creation. It's about content creation. Y'all don't have nowhere online Atlanta where y'all have a presence. Nowhere. Y'all don't go viral. Y'all don't have nothing going on if you're not talking about street, gangster, gay shit. Atlanta. Lil Bankhead. That radio bullshit you doing, nobody pays attention to y'all, my nigga. Why? When you look on trending topics from TikTok, Twitch, Kick, Patreon, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, nothing is going on. The biggest thing y'all got going on is them niggas dying. Whatever that nigga name just died over there. That's the biggest thing y'all got going on. Atlanta, keep dying and going to jail. Without y'all dying and going to jail, Scooter, whatever that nigga name is, you niggas ain't got shit going on, nigga, unless I come back. Now, if you say I'm sorry, I'll come back, Atlanta. Other than that, fuck y'all, nigga.
Now, a lot of people was wondering, like, why did Charleston White go off on Atlanta all of a sudden? This right here was an unprovoked attack on Atlanta. But why, right? A lot of people, why would he do that, right? Well, the reason why Charleston White went at Atlanta the way that he did, especially Big Bang and Woody, is because, from my understanding, a day before the attack that Charleston White just did, the Big Bang interview with Woody and Dewberry just dropped. And word on the circuit, right, is that Atlanta is finna give Dewberry that light that Charleston White has been denying him. Atlanta is finna put Dewberry in a position, right? Now hold on, wait. He lazy. He don't want to do nothing. But now that Dewberry is doing something, the first thing Charleston do is hate. And then try to place himself. All right, now I'll come back. If y'all want me to come back, I'll leave y'all alone and this, that, and the other. Still trying to shit on his partner. Why? Why you doing that? Why you don't want your partner to shine? Because Atlanta is finna show Dewberry some love. They talking about putting him on with Revolt and all this old type of stuff. Big Bank got his back. Woody riding with him. You see? And Charleston White don't like that. Because here it is now, his so-called lazy homeboy Dewberry that don't want to do nothing is starting to make his moves. He's hitting them circuits. And Charleston White don't like that. No. Dewberry is not supposed to move without the okay of Charleston White. You see what I'm saying? Dewberry is supposed to play his position and stay below Charleston White. You see? Now, like Dewberry said, as soon as he seen Dewberry with Woody and with Big Bank, man, my partner, he doing his thing. He coming up. But yet, he don't do that. He gets on Say Cheese and say, man, Dewberry, he going to kick it with my enemies. He doing everything wrong against me. Every time somebody go against me, they go with my enemies. No, Dewberry just making his own moves. He thinking for a change, right? Now, the cold-blooded part about all that is that when Charleston White was into it with Lil Woody spoke bad on Dewberry name. Talk bad about Dewberry, right? And when other people would talk bad about Dewberry due to his association with Charleston White, Dewberry, he had to feel a way about that. Damn, man, they disrespected me. But it's all good because I'm with my partner. But guess what Charleston White do? Charleston White go down there and kick it with Woody. Do 20-and-1s with him, make money with him. He even put Woody on stage to do comedy and to get a bag before he even put Dewberry on there. You see what I'm saying? But what did Dewberry do? Dewberry say, hey man, you know what? That's good, man. That's good that you brothers can come together. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, Woody talk bad about you. Woody talk bad about me. But that's good, man. That's okay. You know what I'm saying? Y'all came together. I ain't tripping no more. You see? But as soon as Dewberry do it, y'all see? Nah, man, he going with my enemies. This right here is a pure hater. That's what we looking at right now. That's what we are observing right now. The hate of somebody that want to keep his homeboy beneath him. But nah, Dewberry done woke up. He thinking for a change. Dewberry said, man, look, I'm finna start making my moves. I'm finna start shaking hands and meeting friends, bumping shoulders with the people. You see what I'm saying? So Charleston White don't like that. But let's carry on.
That's what I told him. I said, I really could have said a lot of things. I said, I didn't say nothing. I said, I told you, I tried to help you. Like, hey, let's try to, but again, Dewberry don't want to really do no work. He want everybody
to do the work for him.
Yes.
He's lazy.
Just like I told, very, just like he tried to tell me the reason why he stopped talking to that lady that he was dealing with was because she told him, hey, Charleston gonna stop fucking with you. And I guess he got mad at her and stopped fucking with her.
He don't have no motivation.
No, he don't. He want to sit in West Dallas, just like I was on the phone with him. This was like 2 years ago. He was in Walmart. This lady was like, I know who you are. You know Charleston. She kept saying your name. He was on the phone with me, and he was like, yeah, that's my best friend. So she's like, oh, Pill Charleston. I said, hey. He walks out the store, and he was like, she don't act like she don't know me. And I told him, I said, everybody know Charleston. Only a few people know who you are. And that's why I told him, you need to start putting yourself out there more, do interviews. It was a guy named Ian Vick on YouTube. He probably has maybe like 500 to 1 million subscribers on YouTube. He wanted to do an interview with you. He said he would do an interview with Dewberry out of courtesy. Well, he didn't want to pay, but he said, hey, he said, I'll pay for plane tickets and I'll pay for hotels. So then Dewberry was like, well, he's not going to do it. I said, okay. I said, well, if he's not going to do it, I said, then why don't you do it? At least, that's another interview under your belt. He told me, no, he got to pay the fee. I'm like, but what is he paying for? They don't even know you for real.
Brother Charleston, if I'm not mistaken, y'all get in the comments and y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Your main purpose of, coming out, speaking down on Dewberry was that you said that Dewberry was pillow talking, right? Now, I haven't seen no pillow talking through this whole conversation. I haven't seen none. But what I have seen was, well, let me rephrase that. I haven't seen no pillow talking from Dewberry, right? But what I have seen is you pillow talking. Clear as day. You on the phone with a woman pillow talking about your homeboy. Y'all heard, he lazy. He ain't got no motivation. You see? And she pillow talking right with you. Yeah, Andy, that, and the other, woo, woo, woo. And then she had the nerve to say that when Dewberry was in the Walmart and the woman ran up on him and say, hey, Charles and this. And then when he came out, he said, man, she gonna act like she ain't know me. Did y'all hear the hate of the lady on the phone? Don't nobody know you. Everybody like Charleston, right? Whether it's hate or whether she using her scamming ways, to appease Charleston White and he can't see it because he's so deep in his hate on his homeboy. But we peep game around here though. We hood educated, not lane related. Listen. She tried to down Dewberry and say, don't nobody know you. I know Dewberry. I'm all the way in Minnesota. I know Dewberry because of his relationship with Charleston White. They was glued at the hip. When you seen Charleston, you seen Dewberry. So all he's saying is, how she gonna act like she ain't know who I was? But then she run up on me, questioning me about Charleston White. She knew who I was. But the hate in the woman on the phone, shit, don't nobody know who you is? Listen, lady, if you didn't know his relationship with Charleston White, you wouldn't even be on the phone with him. You see what I'm saying? All of us who watching this video, we know Dewberry due to his relationship with Charleston White. They partners. You see what I'm saying? So all that, don't nobody know you and trying to laugh and all that old type of stuff, it just shows the hate that this woman got for Dewberry for whatever reason. Maybe he stopped messing with her, or like I said before, I think her primary goal in the first place was to get up under Dewberry so she can get next to Charleston White. Now she getting what she wanted, and now she just talking about all type of madness. But it's not making no sense, and I still haven't seen no pillow talking. All I'm hearing is what this woman think. I think this, I think that. There's no receipts. But let's carry on.
He got a YouTube channel. We were splitting the game related podcast money. That money was going straight to him. Sometimes he keep it all. So
wow.
No, man, I don't have no ill will towards you. I told Hellcat, you got every right to talk about this because he brought you into this. You just trying to get a job.
Yeah, like I said, I'm at work doing all of this stuff because sometimes people call me when I would be at work and I would be trying to help him and giving him ideas. Hell, I'm the reason why he named that clothing company Battle Tested. I gave him that name. I was like, why don't you call it Battle Tested? And he was like, oh, I like the sound of that.
So guess what? He got the embroidery machine. I paid for the building and office space for 2 months. He never printed one shirt. He had a girl up there every day. He never printed one shirt. He had a $20,000.
So then how was he getting the print? How is he getting the shirts printed?
He was going somewhere to do them. He wasn't printing them. He was going to get somewhere to do them.
Oh.
But he had an embroidery machine that probably was worth some female helped him get. I had the office space right next to Ecstasy in Dallas. Had a nice office, sky high. I paid the rent up for 2 months. Me and my nigga never printed one shirt. So I just want you to know.
And see, I remember him telling me that he was getting embroidery machine, that he was making it seem like he was doing the shit himself.
Nah, man, my nigga ain't did nothing. You got to know him. You got to know him pretty.
We gonna start calling Charleston White pillow talking Charleston. I mean, like, cause this man right here telling all Dewberry business. You understand what I'm saying? To a woman, this is what men call pillow talking. You understand what I'm saying? So he want to blame Dewberry for pillow talking, and he pillow talking out his mind. Now, he talking about, the shirts and things like that. And I only can assume in my mind the only reason why Dewberry probably ain't fall for it because it wasn't his business. It's Charleston White's business. Charleston White probably wanted him to make all the shirts for him, sell them for him, and Charleston White reap all the benefits while Dewberry just still sit at his foot, eating the crumbs off his table. Dewberry hood educated, not lane related. He probably thought to himself like, man, look, I'm not finna be doing all that, man, no. And I hear people talking, man, play your role, play your role. Listen, let me say something to y'all. Yes, everybody has a role to play, you know what I'm saying, on the come up. But if you on the come up with somebody and you been playing your role and you ain't been seeing no real benefits from the come up, then hell no. Every time that person try to put you to work, you're going to be like, nah, all right, but nah, you're not going to go. And the reason why I'm so passionate about this is because I done experienced this myself. You understand what I'm saying? And some of y'all done experienced it yourself. When you have a partner who was, come up, or he got a plug on something, or he got a way to get a job or something like that, but he don't want you to work. He don't want you to get the job so you can make the money that he getting. He want to gatekeep. You see what I'm saying? He don't want to give you the benefits that he's getting and stuff like that. And that's what I'm saying in this whole situation right here. This man right here is sitting up here pillow talking on his homeboy, talking about his homeboy is lazy. I can't tell. He down there, hitting them circuits on Atlanta. He doing interviews and stuff like that. I don't believe that the brother is lazy or nothing like that. I believe that once he got off from up under Charleston, he started to think for a change and say, hold on, I got to start making my lane. I got to start doing what I want to do. I got to start doing what I'm supposed to do. You see what I'm saying? And Charleston don't like that. And it shows. Now, the phone call is a lot longer than what I'm going to break down because, they on that pillar talking about do dirty like a mother ucker. Yeah, and I'm not finna get into all that. But I will be keeping my foot on Charleston White's neck. Every time he do something that's out of pocket that I believe, I'm going to share my opinion on it. This is Hood Educated, not Lame Related. Peace and love, and y'all take care of yourself out there. If I said anything that caused you to think, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. And if you're feeling generous, please make a small donation to the channel. Peace and love.